against mine.
I think it's time for me to end my little journey of self-destruction. I may not end up back in the Mojave, but wherever I go next, I think it's time to take what I have learned from all of you and face myself. Let's just hope Daniel's map is actually good for something, eh? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. My foot. Oh, God. Daniel, your map is shit. Not only was that way harder to traverse than you told me, but it took me through Legion territory. Oh, that's a hell of a detail to gloss over. Now I'm really glad I didn't let you lead the sorrows out of Zion. Luckily for you, I can't go back the way I came. Otherwise, I'll drag you through that path so you can see it for yourself. Let's just hope it doesn't get any... Oh, no. No. Oh, God, this is a joke. This has to be a joke. Oh, which god did I piss off to deserve this? Look, I'm trying, okay? I really am. I know I have a lot of sins to atone for, but you guys gotta give me a chance. Can I blame Daniel for this? I know logically there's no way he could have known, but I really want to believe that he prayed for this to happen. I mean, if he had a problem with me, he should have just confronted me directly about it. Dragging the Lord into this is just a dick move, I'm sorry. The question is, are deathclaws good climbers? I don't know, but we're about to find out. Are you watching this, Father? I could use one of those miracles I've heard so much about. Or you could just tell me to fuck off. Oh, please. Be a good Samaritan. And drop dead. These bullets are longer than my finger. Can you at least acknowledge their existence? Okay, good. Now please, follow his lead. You're not gonna cooperate. Well, I am an agent of the Father, and as far as I'm concerned, impeding my progress will officially shut you out of heaven. Of course, it would help if I could shoot straight. Okay, Boone, I can hear you laughing all the way from here. If you think this is gonna make me come crawling back to you, just give me a couple of weeks and I'll consider it. I could really use your help right now. Seriously though, what kind of hellhole is this? Did I stumble across a nesting ground? Is this another Courier junction? I don't have my nuke launcher anymore. And more importantly, I don't have my squad anymore. I'll manage. This would be so much easier if I had a scope. I could do this all day, pal. Can you? Actually, that's a big fat lie. I'm running out of ammo for this gun. Then I'll have to get off the high ground. Oh, don't make me resort to the Tommy gun, please. Come on. I'm not asking for much. Oh! Another one! Oh, you're so generous, Father. I must have been a really good boy this year to deserve this. I mean, I would have preferred a new Pip-Boy, but I can't really turn down another Deathclaw, no matter how much I want to. But now I can do whatever the hell I want with it. Like killing it. Hope you don't take this personally, Father, but this is one creation of yours I will never appreciate. Okay, to hell with this. I have to save the rest of my ammo in case I meet the Big Daddy Deathclaw around these parts. And knowing my luck, there'll be a Queen Deathclaw too. And perhaps a Presidential Deathclaw. Actually, would that rank higher or lower? Depends on who you ask, I suppose. We can always vote on it. Well, I'm stepping off my high ground, which could be the last mistake I ever make. If I get eviscerated right here, I hope one of my limbs gets thrown back up the cliff somehow during the carnage. That'll confuse the hell out of future archaeologists. Yep, even in death I shall be a dick. Okay, Big Daddy Deathclaw, if you're out there, I'm calling you out. Which is not a challenge, by the way. Feel free to ignore me completely. Seriously though, if something rushes me from my left, I'll have, what, half a second to react? I should have stayed in Zion. What the fuck am I doing back here? I mean, nobody forced me to... Oh, lovely. Look, pal, it's been a long day, and frankly, I don't think it's in either of our best interest right now to fight. I've got blisters on my blisters, and you've got... many bullets lodged between your scales. Why don't we just call this a draw? I just want to cross this river and contemplate my life choices in peace. Live and let live, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a little too high. I may have to invade your personal space, but I assure you this was not my first choice either, so if you could just stay cool, I'll be out of your face quicker than you can swipe a claw at me. I hope. Oh no, it's turned around. Yeah, if 45-70 rounds couldn't kill this thing, then what are the odds the 45 APC would do the trick? I want to say no problem, but my gut is telling me many problems. Oh my god, I can take the shot right here. It doesn't know. But this gun might not even scratch it. Or I can just make it run for it. Shit. Oh, it's running away. Oh man. What would the father do? Yeah, you know what? Screw this. It's a sign. Or that's how I'm gonna think of it. Violence is not the answer, kids. Cowardice. That's the answer. Oh, get to the water. Get to the water. Get to the water. It can't swim. Well, I better not be able to swim. Oh my god, I swear. Come on. Don't do this to me now. I can't shoot a gun like this. You stay on that side of the river, you hear me? Okay. Okay, just a little further. Just a little further. Come on. Come on, dry land. Dry land. I miss you, dry land. Come on, embrace me. Almost there. I think we're good. Haha! Not today, Satan. Not today. Okay then. Now what? Upstream is Hoover Dam. Downstream is Cottonwood Cove, which, knowing the NCR, we can safely assume it's been reoccupied by the Legion since we cleared that place out. I'll take my chances with the NCR. I'm not in the mood for another firefight. That's assuming I can find a way up this cliff. But yeah, I wasn't actually trying to get back into the Mojave like this. But this map was all I had to work with. Oh, fuck me. Why do I have to find so many assholes on the way back? Are you trying to tell me something, Father? Am I not ready to return yet? Or is the Mojave not ready for me yet? Well, look, I have to come back just so I can find a safe way out again. I'm literally just passing through, so the sooner you let me do that, the quicker I can leave. I'll know you're ready when you stop throwing shit like this at me. Oh, thank you for being reasonable. But you are not reasonable. Not deathclaw levels of unreasonable, but you're not far off. But yeah, it's just been one thing after another. I had to go south from Zion Valley, loop around the Grand fucking Canyon, avoid Flagstaff, which holy shit had Legion banners everywhere, and then finally back west towards the Colorado. Oof, good thing I didn't find you guys when I was crossing the river. But seriously, if Daniel thinks that's a safe way to get back to the Mojave, then somebody needs to tell him that it fucking ain't. I don't know how I didn't get spotted by Legion patrols. I guess they're too preoccupied with Hoover Dam, but still. I wasn't expecting a relaxing field trip, but yeah, there was an unacceptably high chance of ending up like these guys. Hang on, if they're here, that means there must be a way back up. Unless they fell down the cliff. I mean, no, surely the Legion had more than one way of crossing the river. Even the NCR would be competent enough to guard against a single crossing point at Cottonwood Cove. Actually, now that I think about it, Joshua should have said something. Everything east of the river was his old turf. There's no way he didn't know what I was about to walk into. So what was he playing at? Oh, I see a possible way up in the distance. Maybe the Mojave is ready to welcome me back after all. Darn it, I'm coming home. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe I'm not ready. Have you thought about that? But as I was saying, if Joshua deliberately withheld information, then the two of us might have a problem. I thought he was taking my blasphemous bullshit in stride, but perhaps not. Wait, if Chalk takes the same route, he's gonna have to deal with all that too. Oh, I gotta get a message back to Zion somehow. He's gonna get himself killed or worse. But one thing at a time. First, I gotta get up this cliff. I guess one good thing about coming through this way is that I got to cross the Colorado River. Something the Legion has been struggling with for the last 2 years, so in your face, Kaisar. It wasn't even that hard, honestly. And I'm carrying a duffel bag full of loot from Zion. What can I say? The threat of getting ripped apart by deathclaws is a hell of a motivator. But yeah, I'm surprised they left me all this stuff at the exit to the valley. I mean, sure, in the past, I would have complained that this isn't enough considering everything I did for them, but that was the old me. They could use all the resources they can get. I am surprised by what they did leave me though. Among other things, they gave me Salt Upon Wound's helmet and power fist, even though I let him go. Did they confiscate his gear on the way out? They better not have killed him. Joshua and I made him an offer. I don't like secondhand deal breaking. Makes me feel dirty. They do make for nice trophies though, I'm not gonna complain about that. And everyone else left me a personal gift. Chalk gave me one of his baseball caps. Daniel gave me his dirty clothes for some reason. I'm honestly too weirded out by that to even take it as an insult. Joshua did the same thing, but at least his came with a pre-war ballistic vest. And he apparently had an exact copy of his pistol to just give away. I mean, I appreciate it, but wow, this thing must have taken forever to make. What the hell was that? Were those spotlights? Is there a camp here I didn't know about? Well, I think that's a tent. Oh! Oh no! That's an NCR camp. Yeah, I don't know which one that is, and I don't care. I'm definitely not ready for them to know I'm back. For all I know, my face is on wanted posters plastered all over the place. I want none of that. I don't know what Colonel Moore would have ordered me to do after I killed Bobby, and frankly, I don't want to know. I just hope they haven't arrested my friends yet. Ooh, shit, no. I hope the sentries are asleep, drunk, or better yet, not there at all. The chances for any of those are pretty high with the NCR, but I don't feel like gambling right now. What the hell? Is that a sewer? Pretty weird place to build something like this. I'm pretty sure this was the middle of nowhere even before the war. Oh, wait a minute. This looks like the entrance to that Brotherhood of Steel safe house way in the north. I wonder... holy shit, it is another bunker. Okay, dead body. Clearly there's a story behind this place. Still, this is right under the NCR's nose, and it doesn't look like they've occupied it. Big surprise. But this is exactly what I need, a potential safe house to recuperate before moving on. Once I've cleared up the mess. Gone to the Sierra Madre. I don't know where that is, but let's hope that person is having a better time than this guy. Okay, so what happened? Someone decapitated this poor bastard and left the body here? I would be a lot more horrified, except I already do things like this on a regular basis. I don't even notice the smell anymore. Not a clean slice, so it wasn't a bladed weapon. A horizontal blood splatter off to the side. That makes no sense. He fell backwards. Maybe the killer moved the body while looting it? Left my heart at the Sierra Madre. Well, I think that guy left his head there. Keep an eye out for it. He might want it back. But there's that name again, Sierra Madre. Where the hell is this place? Sierra Madre. Nice. You couldn't be bothered to copy the correct spelling from the other graffiti? Then again, maybe it was here first. Is it the name of this bunker? Isn't Sierra a military term? Well, the bunker is unlocked. I guess someone's already been through here. No welcoming party, though. Oh, hello. Whoa. Where have I seen you before? Brotherhood of Steel? This bunker is one of theirs? That is fitting, considering how much they love to hang out underground all day long. But nobody's home? The radio is still on. They must have left in a hurry. Oh, wait a minute. Is this being broadcasted? Ah, Sierra Madre broadcast. Was that frequency always there?
Exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim.
Wait, what?
So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October.
Oh, that's locked.
We'll be waiting.
This sounds like a cult. It's giving me the same vibes.
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino,
it's a
in
casino.
all its glory, is inviting you to begin again.
As a broke
Come to
bitch.
a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await
What
around
intrigue?
every
How I lost all
corner.
my money?
Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort. make new friends.
Oh, I doubt it.
Or rekindle old flames.
What?
Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting.
Okay, that's enough. Wow, there was a lot of pseudo-spiritual overtones in that broadcast. That was Robert House levels of pretentious. They need a disclaimer. Warning, probability of running into your ex and hooking up may vary. Anyway, whoever lived here left everything switched on. Talk about wasteful. And what is this? Well, there's a coin slot. Is it like that machine in Doc Mitchell's clinic? Am I looking at a coin-operated television? Oh, wait a minute. That's not a screen. It's just light. What the hell? Whoa, 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 what did I just do? That's a box of Blanco mac and cheese. What is that, an optical illusion? Dandy boy apples. Why are you showing me boxes of condensed preservatives? Oh, hang on a minute. Is this some kind of food dispenser? Oh, okay, never mind. I don't think there was ever a pre-war brand that was literally called Doctor's Bag. Fancy lad snacks, Instamash, cigarettes? Well, I've eaten worse. Okay, so that and the Doctor's Bag aside, this is just a food dispenser. Return? Oh, you can get a refund? Huh. What currency do you get? The slot is too narrow for bottle caps. Well, there's pre-war cigarettes all over the place. I should grab some next time and find out. And it just loops back to the start. I love how there's all the food you can ever want, but nothing to wash it down with. If you get indigestion, then just get the Doctor's Bag. So, what is this? Some kind of prototype? That doesn't sound like Brotherhood MO. I bet this is pre-war and they just found it somewhere. Perhaps it's from this mysterious Sierra Madre. Well, I hate to burst the bubble of whoever was stationed here, but fancy display aside, what makes it any different from a standard vending machine? It looks high-tech, don't get me wrong. Okay, that's above my pay grade to figure out. But if it serves no additional purpose, then it's just gonna be more difficult to manufacture and maintain. I feel like you can apply that criticism to a lot of pre-war technology. Okay, time for some answers. Or not. Wow, doesn't even load to the boot screen. Somebody took their information security very seriously. So, is this place still occupied or not? Didn't hear the Brotherhood mention this, and it feels like a lot of important equipment got left behind. Was the guy upstairs a member or an intruder? Either way, maybe I shouldn't stick around too long in case they come back. At the very least, I should turn off this radio. If it's broadcasting on an open frequency, that's just asking for trouble. What the? Oh, gas! Oh, it smells like a 200-year-old Rwanda! God! Should have cut the father's helmet.
We'll be waiting.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
Letting go. Letting go. Letting go.
Are you listening? From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
Oh, guys, scared the crap out of me. Wait, sorry, wait, what? What? I completely missed that. The hell is this thing on my neck? Oh god, it's heavier than a power armor helmet.
It's like that Pit Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives.
Filled with what now?
A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else.
Okay, look.
There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
You're not working for the Legion, are you? Because bomb collars are kind of their thing. You know Caesar is dead, right? There's no one left to be impressed by this little stunt of yours.
When you came into the bunker, you saw a victim.
Oh.
Their head blown off for disobedience.
That explains a lot.
The city is filled with other stories. Many such stories. Is no your choice?
Whoa, hey, now. I just want to double check that you understand the difference between confusion and refusal. You do, right? Yeah? yeah, of course you do. Okay. Why don't we take a step back, especially away from whatever button you were about to press, and start this again. To what do I owe this, lovely piece of tech?
That structure you see above the fountain. Mm-hmm. The Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside.
Oh, lovely.
Heist. Too many years in the making.
I can't wait.
But to get inside, avoid its traps. You'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
You know, I had a team once, and we broke into all kinds of places. Pre-war vaults, casinos on the New Vegas Strip, armories of all shapes and sizes. Yeah, this sort of thing is right up my alley. You rolled a 6 where you found me, definitely shouldn't try your luck a second time. Hell, you could have skipped this whole bomb collar thing, and I would have signed up just for the adventure. Right, so, who are the other lucky contestants?
Around the villa are 3 other collars like yours. Collar 8, 12, and 14.
You have a lot of collars.
Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself,
I would never.
A warning. All your collars are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
Okay. That's a curveball I didn't expect or need. Why would you design the collars like that? You already have our lives in your hands. Is that not enough?
Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other. Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival, or each other.
Okay, I get that, and clearly you're speaking from experience, but hear me out. Hypothetically, if one of us, I don't know, falls down the stairs and break their neck, then the rest of us die as well? You have thought about that, right? I don't want to die because someone else fucked up. Is that what happened to all the other teams?
The ones brought here live on only in what they've left behind. Their marks, graffiti on the walls, and victims they've killed. Some tried to help, left supplies and healing for others who came. Their reward? They were tracked down, killed by others with baser instincts. Some of these murderers went as far as to leave traps behind them, turning markers for help into death traps for anyone following them. It killed some of them when they forgot where the traps were, or when they desperately needed the assistance they had cut others off from.
Holy shit, you sure know how to find the crazy ones, don't you? Killing each other out of desperation is one thing, but going out of their way to be a pain in the neck for everyone else, that takes quite a bit of effort. How many teams have you gone through already?
Too many. This place is dangerous. And its quarantine measures, its hazards, have claimed many failures upon failures. Do you think I wanted to place collars on you to ensure compliance? No. If robots could have done this, I would have sent them. The Sierra Madre is a complicated lock. Cracking it open requires human hands.
But you could have gone through normal recruitment methods like, oh, I don't know, a couple of posters here and there. But I'm sure you've thought about that already. Just take your finger off the button, please. Thank you. So, not only do we need to make sure no one turns on each other, we also need to make sure no one gets themselves killed. Well, I'm sure you've done everything you could to stack the odds in our favor. Speaking of which, this jumpsuit I'm wearing is bulletproof, yes? It better be, considering I was wearing an actual bulletproof vest when I went into the bunker. Yeah, what happened to that and all the other stuff I had with me?
The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests for illicit or dangerous items. Your arrival here, weaponless, was not my intention. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity, traces of unknown substances, and returns it home. The bunker. The process is automated and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable to find a workaround except to send others in as tools. Still, I have not left you defenseless, and the Sierra Madre's security in some respects can help you if you are resourceful enough.
It returned my stuff to the bunker. Except my Pip-Boy? Apparently that's not considered irradiated or foreign. Thank God for loopholes. I can only assume everything else I'm carrying right now are all made using stuff from the villa. Well, I sure hope there's more where that came from, otherwise this villa is about to get 4 more corpses by the end of the day.
This place is well preserved. Few who came here ever returned.
Oh, that's a good omen.
All the treasures of the old world lie scattered about, virtually untouched. Search, hunt, craft what you can from what you find. The trash of the pre-war era can keep you alive. Food, knives, more. Use them. Even the villa's toxins.
The what?
And the residue it leaves behind can be shaped into tools and weapons. Gather it as well. Also, there is one more thing in your possession. A rifle that will keep you alive. As surely as the caller will.
Okay. Stop. Just a friendly piece of advice, don't you dare touch that button. But you offloaded way too much information on someone who just regained consciousness. Your bedside manners are nothing compared to Doc Mitchell. So, please, for all of our sakes, one thing at a time, okay? Let's start with this rifle. This is not a rifle. This is a grenade launcher with random bits of text stuck to it.
It was a holorifle, a weapon I constructed when I arrived. I have since made superior models and modifications. For now, that tool will have to do until you find other weapons, and I suggest you do. The holorifle's ammo is limited. Still, it should serve well enough. I fashioned it from the holograms of the villa and used it against the villa's living inhabitants.
Okay, there you go again, dropping 3 bombs on me offhandedly like I should already know what the hell you're talking about. First of all, if you've made better versions of this thing, why didn't you give me one of those? What, you want to give me a challenge or something? Do you want this job of yours over and done with or not? Secondly, what's this about holograms?
Ghosts.
Excuse me?
They fill the villa. More in the casino. Much more. They carry out the functions the dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They only perform the same rote tasks until their power dies. They are of no consequence, except for the security holograms, the ones with the silhouettes of the armored Sierra Madre guards.
Security holograms. Those two words should not go together. What are they, gods made of light? What are they gonna do? Try to whack me with intangible stun batons? Shoot me with light bullets?
Most holograms perform specific functions. The security holograms, ever since the bombs fell, now perform their function. They will kill anyone they detect.
Yeah, but how?
They are immune to guns, weapons, EMPs, even energy weapons. Still, they have limitations. Their design limits their field of view, enough to avoid detection. Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they cease to be a threat. Still, at least they still work as intended. Other technology here is more of a threat to you. Notably, the villa's radios and speakers.
Oh, here comes bomb number 4. You should have given me a notepad and pencil. Let me put a pin on bomb number 3 and come back to it later. So go on then. I need to avoid radios and speakers?
Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely.
You what? Do you find that amusing?
It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate.
No shit!
I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Make do. So, when your solution to a problem, i.e. bomb callers to force compliance, ended up causing more problems, your answer to that is for me to make do. As opposed to, oh, I don't know, trying a different solution to the original problem? We're gonna have so much fun working together, you and I can't fucking wait. So, let's just make this clear. On top of randomly exploding because some other fucker on the other side of the villa got themselves killed, I can also randomly explode because I stepped within range of a radio, emitting a signal that I might not even be able to hear?
Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your caller's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them.
I'm sorry, I still cannot believe we're even having this conversation. This little power trip of yours just made things orders of magnitude more complicated. So, what's the plan then? Do I just not go near those speakers?
Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force can puncture their exterior.
Good.
Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all.
Oh, fuck off.
You'll need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal. I'll leave the method up to you.
Oh, thanks for that. The one time you give me freedom is to deal with shit like this? I really hope you're sitting in a nice, comfortable armchair. That would complete the picture. You know, it would be so ironic if it turns out the exterior of the casino is covered with shielded speakers. Guess we won't be breaking in after all. Better luck with your next venture. Give me strength. Alright. Time to finally come back to bomb number 3.
I am short on patience, and you are short on time.
Motherfucker, I know damn well that if you take my head off right now, that means you'll need to find not just 1, but 4 more people before you can begin. And unless I get the full picture of what I'm dealing with, I'm not moving a fucking inch. So I guess you'll have to make do. Now then, bomb number 3. You mentioned living inhabitants?
Yes, inhabitants. Avoid them if you can. They are difficult to kill. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert for a time, then they seem to crawl back up, restored. Perhaps it's the cloud. Perhaps something in their physiology.
Okay, more complications. At least with this one, I can deal with them using standard procedure. Just need to find the right tools. Now then, what is this about the cloud? Is that bomb number 5? How many more have you got?
The cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air. Copper and sulfur. Burns the lungs and seeps into the skin. As for its origins, I'm not certain. Pre-war industrial pollutants. Something in the Sierra Madre structure. It is unique across the wasteland. And deadly. It has kept this place preserved since the Great War.
Wow, so we've got holograms, speakers, and now a toxic atmosphere. See no evil, hear no evil, and smell no evil. So should I be worried that I don't actually smell anything right now? That means either I've been here long enough to stop noticing it, or my nostrils have already been damaged enough by all the other shit I've had to walk through over the years. I don't like either of those possibilities. So how long have I got before the air kills me? Am I already on the ticking clock? Oh, is this why you said I'm short on time? Maybe you should have started with bomb number 5.
The air here is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one, you'll die, so be careful where you step. I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time, if healthy enough. Others were too weak. Rebreathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays all it touches. I found fighting it useless.
Oh, it's corrosive as well. So even if I hold my breath, it won't do me much good? You know what this place is? It's hell, isn't it? And that's not me exaggerating. Sulfur in the atmosphere, burning my skin and flesh for all eternity. Yeah, I've read parts of the Mormon Bible on my way out of Zion, just to get a preview of what someone like me can expect in the afterlife. But now, I get to experience it a little earlier. Oh, such privilege. So, unless you know a safe place for me to crash, I'm guessing I should try and get everything done before the end of the day, because I do not want to fall asleep while exposed to this shit. I can only assume you know where it's safe to rest, considering how long you've been here.
Anywhere sheltered from the cloud. Inside buildings, tunnels. Any place not exposed to the outside air. Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the villa truly remain.
Anywhere not exposed to the outside air, so unless I find a sealed bunker, I'm basically screwed. Okay, I don't care if fighting it is useless. I'm still gonna find a face shield and wear it. To protect my eyes if nothing else. They're already starting to feel dry. Is everything here supposed to look red, or is that just my eyes starting to dissolve?
It is the cloud that surrounds the villa. It shouldn't prove lethal in the time you were here. Prolonged exposure would be hazardous, however. Fall asleep, and you will not wake up.
Oh, so you were bullshitting me about safe places to rest. You're a funny man, you know that? Although I guess you were technically telling the truth if waking up is not a requirement. Oh god, I sure hope you've given the same briefing to the other 3 schmucks you've picked up. Who the hell am I gonna be working with?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller or no, although the caller helps. The other 2, well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
Wait a minute, you haven't spoken to them yet? They didn't start from the same place to hear you explain everything? Why the hell did you scatter them around? That just made things way more complicated for me. So, on top of explaining the situation to them myself, I now have to waste more time just to find them? I just love working for people who respects efficiency, don't you? Now, are you gonna tell me where they are, or is that my problem to solve as well?
Your piece of Rocco trash will help you, I've ensured it.
My what?
It can latch onto the signal of the callers and tune into their frequencies. The bomb callers come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily. It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
Okay, hang on. Robco Trash? You are not a member of the Brotherhood of Steel, are you? You're just using one of their bunkers. Because I know the Brotherhood is all about venerating technology, not roasting it. Secondly, this pit boy can eavesdrop on the others? Does it work the other way around as well? Yeah, you're keeping that one close to your chest, aren't you? Well, as long as you remember to focus on your goal and not get distracted by my habit of spewing random bullshit, this working relationship will be nice and smooth and thoroughly lacking in loud explosions. So, shall I grab the trusted ally first? Let's get the easy one out of the way.
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant.
Oh.
He's docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command.
Yeah, provided.
I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you, caller or no.
So much for getting the easy one. Wait a minute, did you just say he dragged me here from the bunker? Oh, I'm gonna have some words with him. After I found a bigger gun. For self-defense, you understand. There's a strong possibility he won't understand the mutually assured destructive nature of our relationship. I've had plenty of experiences with super mutants, so this could either go really well or really badly, or indeed flip-flop between the two at the drop of a hat. Doubly so if it's a chupacabra, but surely my luck isn't that bad. But it is bad enough that you can't just tell him to meet me here. So, where is he now?
Travel west toward the Villa police station. Follow the radio frequency and the alarms. Although, there's a great deal of interference at the source. Perhaps that's why I lost contact with him. No matter, aside from caller 8, there should be weapons, armor at the police station. Go west, avoid the Villa inhabitants, bring the mutant back.
Weapons and armor. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Not that I don't appreciate your, efforts to keep me equipped for this whole experience, but I prefer something that can hurl bits of metal into something else at high speeds. Don't worry though, I'll give the holorifle a fair go, but in my experience, energy weapons can work really well, when they feel like it. So, any more bombs you want to throw at me, or can I get going?
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist.
Oh, there's bomb number 6.
Get the other 3 here. After that, I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
I'll believe that when I see it. Well, let's hope whatever was in that gas you used on me had no lasting side effects. I've got a lot of work to do, so better get started now. I am not adding my body to the list of corpses you have here.
Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read.
In case what?
If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Oh, motherfucker, if that's your idea of using reverse psychology to motivate me into proving you wrong, you know me way too well. Fuck you. Oh, what is that? Oh. Oh no, that's one of those holograms, isn't it? Oh, I am just loving this exclusive experience. Thank you so much, Sierra Madre. And here I was, worried I would fall asleep too easily. I just need to remember this image and that noise, and there will be no sleeping for me tonight. Oh god, please stop it with the noise. Oh no, please. Oh. This sound is the stuff of nightmares. I'd rather listen to the sound of feral ghouls munching on corpses. Someone else's corpse, obviously. So, out of the Deathclaw Valley and straight into whatever the hell you call this. Oh dear god, it's on the loop. What the hell did this used to sound like? Actually, I don't give a shit. I just wanted to stop. Hell, I'll take that comedian from the Atomic Wrangler over this. Okay, not gonna lie. I've never had this experience before. Not gonna happen again, one way or another. And what are you doing? Oh, hello again.
Confused? Don't be. I'm commandeering the hologram technology of the Villa. Numbers, equations, circuits, all can be controlled, provided there's a connection, and the knowledge to use it. This Villa, the casino, a treasure trove of such devices. The holograms included.
Well, you can call them treasures if you want. Ooh, poker card. And what's that, a coin? Oh wait, no, it's a casino chip. And they just threw them into the fountain? Well, I guess it's worthless after the war. Maybe I could turn them into buckshots. But yeah, unless I'm missing something, this hologram technology feels like a very elaborate alternative to watching television. And God help you if you don't like the color blue. I guess I'll reserve my judgment until I come across the security holograms. Those will be the real game changers. Who is that woman, by the way? Must it be important for her to be immortalized like that? Then again, it is just an elaborate alternative to a statue, so that's 2 practical applications, I guess.
I do not know. A pre-war icon, perhaps. It is of no consequence, aside from being a circuit I can utilize.
Oh, your respect to the old world is an inspiration for us all. Well, now, where have I seen you before? Did you find the one in the bunker from the Mojave, or did you literally cut one of them off from here? Now I can see it's using the same hologram technology. So that's yet another very expensive looking piece of tech used as a terminal screen for what I can only assume are elaborate vending machines?
Assembly stations.
Excuse me?
Schematics are stored within. Dispensers with unlocked codes.
No, slow down. Bomb number 7 is pretty fucking huge. How could this be an assembly station? Most of the things I can see here are just pre-war food.
They use the chips scattered around as batteries. Alloys are raw material embedded in the shell.
Whoa, wait. The casino chips are being used as raw material? You know, I'm starting to think you're just fucking with me. These things are dispensing food. I know it's hard to believe, but this pre-war shit is technically edible. I'm pretty sure you can't just make them out of metallic objects. This thing is just a vending machine.
They resemble the vending machines in Mojave, but they are crafting devices of tremendous versatility. Once an old world convenience, now they are a means of survival. Use the chips to power them. Select from the holographic display. The device will assemble it.
Oh no, come on, this is bullshit. Do you actually know how these things work, or are you just speculating? Just because you can't figure out where the chips are being stored and where the food is coming from, doesn't mean it's actually turning the chips into food. And even if that's how it really works, I don't think I want to eat something made from casino chips. You know what? I'll humor you. Here, I'll take, I don't know, a box of fancy lab snacks. Ow! Oof, no need to hit me with it. Okay, well, it works, I suppose? There's no reason for me to believe this was made out of anything special. It could just be from a storage compartment inside the machine. Well, it feels about right. If it means anything. It's a paper box. I'm not sure what I'm expecting here. Now, if this thing can make a stim pack complete with a syringe, then I would be really impressed. Well, let's open this up and... oh my god, there's actual cakes in here. At least, it looks like cake. Feels like cake. Does it taste like cake? I don't know, and I'm not too eager to find out, frankly. This thing isn't big enough to store too many items. I can't wrap my head around this. It's just not possible. Unless there's more storage underground. But wait, that wouldn't explain the one in the bunker. Oh, now I just want to disassemble this thing and see what's inside. I bet that's the sort of thing the Brotherhood absolutely condemns while secretly dream about doing. But I still maintain that regardless of how it's making the items, this holographic display is pointless. Does it look cool? Yes. Is there a practical reason for it? Absolutely not. Then again, the old world wasn't exactly known for being practical. You just have to spend 10 seconds in Vegas to realize that. Now, the ultimate test will be to actually eat these cakes. Well, call me crazy, but the knowledge that they were made from metal coins doesn't exactly help my appetite. It's a moot point right now anyway. I'm not sure I can even swallow anything with this fucking collar around my neck. God damn it. Did you have to make it so damn tight? Whatever gas you put in that bunker must have been potent as fuck. Otherwise, I would have woken up for sure and raised hell while you were putting something like this around my neck. Oh, then again, you did mention that it was the mutant that did the legwork. Okay, maybe it was a good thing I didn't wake up if he was right there. Try to leave and boom. Oh, thanks for the heads up, whoever you were. I can only assume you saw someone try that. And that red mist must be the cloud you were talking about. Good thing I can see it with the naked eye. Guess I'm not going that way anytime soon. Ooh, a knife. Never thought I'd say this, but hallelujah, I'll take anything that can be classified as a sharp object right now. Feels weirdly light for some reason. I wonder what it's made of.
For now, your sole focus should be the Sierra Madre and how to get inside. Until then, you won't leave alive.
Excuse me, I'm gathering the shit I need to get the job done. I know nothing about this holorifle you gave me, other than what I can tell from basic observations. This thing has a scope, so I assume it's got decent range, but I won't know how much until I try it, and that could easily get me killed if my assumptions are wrong. And no, I'm not going to test this thing out by randomly shooting at something right now. God knows what kind of attention that'll attract. Look, let's get some ground rules out of the way. You don't tell me how to kill things, and I'll try, repeat, I'll try not to tell you how to plan your little heist or how to set up your cycle traps. Then again, that would be going against my nature as a pedantic know-it-all. So let's implement that rule after I'm done asking my questions. So anyway, I know I'm not in a position to say this, but that bunker setup is a very flawed trap. I stumbled across it by accident, but it was literally right outside the NCR camp. I know I joke about their competence, but even a broken clock is right twice a day. It's only a matter of time before they find it and shut your operation down.
There are mechanisms in place once the traps across the Mojave are sprung.
Wait, hold up. Across the Mojave? How many traps have you got? That bunker trap alone would have needed a hell of a lot of work to set up. Even with a mutant's help, this would have required a bunch of resources. Are you part of a bigger group? Who the hell are you?
Someone who followed the call of the Sierra Madre just as you did. Now that I've found it's more than a story, I intend to take what's inside. Maybe that's why you came. Why you followed the Pip-Boy here. And straight into one of my traps. Now, this is your reward.
Buddy, I didn't follow shit. I found the bunker first, and then I found the radio signal. I've never even heard of the Sierra Madre before then.
Unfamiliar with the legend of the Sierra Madre? The casino exists. You are one of the few who look upon it. Where you're standing is the villa beneath the casino above. The wreckage. The villa lies in the shadow. The villa is a dumping ground of failed construction. Pre-war junk that has aged poorly.
There you go again, disrespecting the old world. It's been 200 years, and I've seen way worse out in the wasteland. Besides, whatever it is you're hoping to take from inside the casino will clearly be more pre-war junk, as you put it. Care to elaborate on what's inside, or do I have to use my imagination? And trust me, you don't want me to do that.
That is for me to know. You get that far, you'll say for yourself.
Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. You don't sound like the kind of guy who's motivated by mere wealth, so I doubt there's anything monetary. And if it's technology you're after, there's already enough for you to chew on in the villa. Ooh, let me guess. Is there an eccentric billionaire from before the war being kept on ice somewhere in their golden palace? Because I've seen that before. I wonder if those security holograms you talked about will pose a bigger challenge than Securitrons. Well, I guess it's a moot point considering I left the post gun behind. Okay, enough delay. I've got as much loot as I can carry without a duffel bag. Let's go turn ourselves in at the police station. It's rather pretentious of whoever built this place to literally call it a police station, as opposed to a security office. What, did they literally consider this place a legitimate city? I wonder what kind of laws they followed. Clearly not littering considering how many chips were in that fountain. There's a clinic down there, huh? Good. I hope they have something to scrape my lungs with. But anyway, suppose I believe that these vending machines really are making things out of the chips. Why the hell would you throw them away? They could literally keep you alive. Can you imagine the impact this kind of technology would have on the NCR? Now, granted, they would still need to figure out how these chips are made, but the possibilities are mind-blowing. It would instantly ruin that scientist at Camp McCarran. Treasure's mine, assholes. Now, did you write that, or was that one of your many volunteers? If it's the latter, I can't imagine you let this slide. Hello? You still there? Hey, I'm fiddling around with my collar again. Okay, good. He's finally muted me. Whew. My bullshit has saved me yet again. Alright, Courier. Seriously, though. You have a lot of explaining to do. How the fuck did you get yourself in this position? Way to mock his ineffective trap. It fooled you just fine, didn't it? God damn it. Of all the ways you could have fucked up, you went for this. Ooh, and let's be honest here. Even if I follow his instructions to the letter, there's no reason to believe he wouldn't just set the collar off the moment he gets what he wants. Why leave a loose end, after all? So, first things first. I need to get this thing off somehow. But there's a good chance he'll notice immediately and set it off remotely. Or it's designed to go off automatically if I tamper with it. Shit. Oh, I bet Caesar and all the other crimson fuckers that killed are laughing right now. Well, savor it while you can, because unlike you, I'm gonna walk away from all this. So, if the caller is staying for the time being, then what's next? Maybe try to find him? Find me and we can talk. Well, someone else wrote this, didn't they? Chances are they're dead already. Sorry, pal. I've got a date with someone else. But yeah, he's gotta meet us face to face at some point, right? If not, then I'll have to make him face me. Until then, I have to play along. Do my best not to irritate him too much, which is gonna be damn near impossible for a dickhead like me, but gotta try and play nice. Ooh, wait, it just occurred to me that maybe the reason I can't hear him anymore is because I'm no longer at the fountain. He could still be listening in this whole time. But surely he would have blown my head off by now if he heard me say all of that. Or perhaps he's just waiting until I've outlived my usefulness. Starting to feel like I'm playing paranoia roulette here. Maybe I should just wrap my Pip-Boy up in some kind of heavy cloth material to dampen my voice, because I sure as hell won't be shutting up anytime soon. I need my coping mechanism more than ever, thank you very much. Anyway, I sure hope the locals won't mind me borrowing some of their stuff. It doesn't look like anyone's living in this building. If they do mind, I hope they keep quiet about it until after I find a gun. Then I'm open to all kinds of dialogue. They must have one here somewhere. I've found plenty of ammo already. Stop teasing me. Oh, are you serious? A laser pistol? Without any batteries? You know, if this happened to someone else, I would be pissing myself laughing. But since that someone is me, I'm just straight up pissed. Okay, so the locals have a sense of humor. I'll be sure to show them mine when I shove this oversized flashlight up their ass. Right then. Have I recovered enough from the gas to get my agility back? Ow! Close enough, I guess? Ooh, imagine if I broke my neck right there. Bet he wouldn't have seen that coming. Oh, what the hell is this? Is something growing on the wall? Do I need to worry about a microbial infection as well? Oh wait, hang on, this must be the residue he was talking about. Okay. Well, now I just have a lot of red dust on my knife. What am I supposed to do with this? Stab someone and rub the residue into their wounds? I bet that stings like nothing else, but I could get the same effect with jalapeno juice. Or better yet, I could just cut their throat way quicker. Well, at least I'm still on the right track. What the hell was that? There it is again. Is someone ringing a bell? Oh, that doesn't sound ominous at all. Come join us for dinner, Courier. We promise you won't be part of the main course. Well, no offense, but I don't fancy being part of the dessert either. Why don't we have some lovely pre-war packaged food instead? I'll even pay for it. Then you can tell me if it's actually edible. But in all seriousness, if that one machine in the Mojave works the same way, then it could be a game changer. Okay, that's definitely a bell going off. I wasn't imagining it. But yeah, that guy in the hologram said those machines used to be a pre-war convenience. Oh, hello there, mysterious handprint. Are you trying to tell me this is a taboo suitcase? This whole place should be taboo. Oh, very taboo! I mean, it's a caravan shotgun, but I'll take it. And the suitcase had ammo for guns that I don't have. What a tease! Seriously though, why did someone leave this stuff here with such an obvious sign? That guy did say some people try to leave stuff behind to help others out. Was that one of them? Oh my! I hope that wasn't you. Find God in the simplest of beasts. I wonder what Joshua and Daniel would have made of that. Nothing good, I bet. No prizes for guessing what the murder weapon was, and it was a stab in the back, too. He wasn't kidding about people killing each other for the loot. And if that's what happened here, then this poor fucker barely made it out of the central plaza. The fuck was that noise?
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
You're back! How much of that did you hear? Hello? What was that about chopping them apart? This knife won't do, I need a cleaver for that. Also, why are you telling me this now? Is one of them out there? Can you see him? Holy shit, there he is. This is what I was afraid of. Now is a terrible time to test this thing out. But he's too far away for the shotgun. Okay, this better be more than just a fancy light show. Prove to me that this technology is worth a damn. It's just a light show, oh god. Sir or madam, I promise you where I come from, that's just how we say hello to strangers. Okay, that's a really nice spear, I don't need to see any more. What did that even do? I should just whack him with this. Okay, fuck you.
Don't blink! Holy
shit! What happened? Did the light cook his eyeballs? Maybe his brain couldn't handle the colors. Why did that happen on the 4th shot and not the 1st? Did his body accumulate too much light? I need to know exactly how to make people's heads explode, okay? Lives literally depend on it right now. But first... yeah, I'm not taking any chances. Have fun flopping around. Oh god, it's bleeding green and yellow. It's like one of those glowing ghouls. Is that what I'm dealing with? If only that ghoul from Repcon could see this. Hey Jason, I've got some new recruits for your cult. You got room in your rockets for them? But anyway, that bell is getting on my nerves. I mean, what is it? An alarm? Am I about to get swamped by locals? Well shit, that guy didn't give me a lot of ammo for this holorifle, and I'd rather not rely on a double-barrel shotgun. Worst case scenario, I might just have to rely on good old-fashioned sharp objects. This spear thing literally has knives strapped to it, but I guess it works. I just need something to cut people's legs off. It's a perfectly reasonable request. Okay, I'm pretty sure the bell is coming from over there. How much do I want to bet that's exactly where I need to go? Maybe that's the mutant calling for help. Well, it certainly got my attention. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be the only one. I mean, okay, I do have a tendency of causing enough ruckus to attract everybody's attention anyway, but I'll happily accept a scapegoat when I'm offered one. I wonder if that guy gave the mutant a holorifle too. If so, I propose we pool our resources. By which I mean I'll take all of the spare ammo. He can just tear these locals apart with his bare hands. I have no doubt he's capable of that. What's a terminal doing out here? The casino is the old man's collar. Yeah, I can see where you're going with that. It's very profound. Unfortunately, the casino isn't going to cause his head to explode, so the comparison is a bit flawed. Activate hologram? Whoa there, what kind are we talking about here? If those security holograms can make people's heads explode just like the holorifle, then let's not activate shit. Then again, it would be cool to watch it fight one of the locals. This is gonna be the Volt 34 reactor all over again, isn't it? Ah, screw it. Well, at least I can still deactivate it. Caution is not required if I could just undo my fuck-ups. Okay, so where is this hologram supposed to be? Son of a one-eyed mutant bitch! Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Whew. Yeah, okay, I can see why he kept calling them ghosts. So, what are you supposed to be then? You're not wearing a security uniform, so does that make you another pre-war celebrity? Am I looking at another statue made of light? You know, the one at the fountain had an interesting pose, at least. Oh god, look at the way it glows in the dark. I know this is not what those demons are supposed to look like according to the Mormon Bible. But as far as I'm concerned, this is what they should look like. You, stay there and entertain any locals when they get here. Maybe scare the crap out of them, too, while I sneak away undetected. With the mutant. Yeah, that's gonna go so well. For all I know, that thing means nothing to the locals. It's just gonna tell them that someone came through here recently. Just like how these microfusion cells tell me that someone with a holorifle came through here recently. And left a stash behind. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh, what the hell is going on there? That's a lot of... Is that what concentrated cloud looks like? I hope that's what it looks like. I was worried it would be invisible like natural gas. At least now I know what to avoid. Well, thanks for the pork and beans, buddy. At least you tried to help. But yeah, I cannot imagine the hell that cloud pocket would cause to my lungs and every other part of my body. My skin feels itchy even from here. Thing is, what if I have to go into a building that's filled to the brim with that shit? Would it be considered bad form if I asked the mutant to poke his head into places like that? Now, I have no reason to believe that he would have a better time coping with that stuff, but weirdly enough, I'd rather him try it than me. Yeah, let's have a look in here first. This whole thing is absolutely a trap. I just have no idea how to get around it. He did say the Pip-Boy can tune into frequencies, so... I wonder if... Oh, wow, that's a lot of noise. Yeah, this is why I like to keep the radio off. Oh! Hello? Can you hear me?
Please let me out.
Yeah, listen, I don't know how to break this to you, buddy, but there's quite a few steps between where you want this relationship to go and where it is right now.
What did I do?
Well, that's the million-cap question right now, isn't it? Whatever it is, I'm gonna need you to head to the front door of the police station and undo all of it. I'm coming in, so...
Dog is sorry.
Oh, you better be. I don't want to see a single bear trap, tripwire, frag mine, stink bomb. No. I didn't tell you to stop crying. I told you to start disarming traps. Hello? Oh boy, what the hell am I dealing with here? Hey, now, dog, was it? Don't cry. I'm not angry. I'm just royally pissed off that I have a bomb strapped to my neck, poisonous air rushing into my lungs, and an overwhelming urge to set this whole place on fire. But I'm not angry. Honest. You can't hear a word I'm saying, can you?